What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kid Clutch from the Curse Ones podcast, episode 7. And of course, I'm joined with my co host.
Your boy Young Bodega, aka Dominican Urkel, not Dominican, the one and only. You know what it is.
You already know. I mean, if you don't know by now, you don't know by now, you're missing out.
You slacking.
Today, we're talking about an anime that is near and dear to our hearts. It's both of our favorite anime. Probably not our favorite manga because there's some heavy hitters out there, but definitely our favorite anime series. Some of the best fights, some of the best characters.
The one that brought our friendship to start.
Absolutely. If we don't know, we met in college and we just figured out we both liked anime. We were like, hey, you do YouTube? Hey, let's start talking about anime. So this anime has sparked a lot of debates, conversations between us, and of course we're talking about Naruto Part 1, Shippuden, Boruto, all the works. So we're going to be doing a couple things today, but we're first going to start off with our top 5 favorite characters, kind of get feel where we're at, our biases, so you guys know.
It should be interesting.
Yeah. So why don't you start off?
All right. In particular order, starting with number 5, I got to go with the one, the only Pain. Yahiko.
Yahiko specifically?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know, the Diva Path Pain was just tough to me.
No, yeah. But like Yahiko the character or Pain?
No, like Yahiko as Pain. I like Yahiko as
You mean Pain as Yahiko?
Sure.
Yes. Okay, yes. I got you.
You're all right. Already starting a debate here. That's my list.
I'm just clarifying.
That's my list. Okay, so Yahiko, and then we got Naruto, Kakashi, Minato, and the boy I got tatted on me, Itachi.
You know what? That's actually kind of crazy because our list is extremely similar, but I think you are missing someone, and I'm surprised you were missing this person.
Ooh.
First, okay, so we'll do mine, and 5, I also got Pain.
Okay.
4, I have Naruto, of course.
Okay.
It's the main character. 3, Madara.
Okay, that's valid.
You're not putting Madara in your top 5. You're kind of crazy.
He's my favorite.
Number 2, I got Minato, and then number 1, I have Kakashi. So
I knew who your number one was.
That's a pretty obvious. So our lists are pretty similar. Madara not in the top 5.
Okay, the reason why I say that is I love Madara, but do I love him more than Yahiko? It was tough, and I wanted to be slightly different because I did not expect Yahiko to be on your list.
Pain is tough, bro.
Yeah,
Pain is actually so tough.
I figured you would pick like Madara,
bro, Shinra Tensei, like
or
come
Obito. I figured you'd pick Obito.
They're in the top 10. You know, they're sprinkled in top 10 now somewhere, but yeah, I mean that's the top 5. So
super easy.
That was easy, yeah. But the main one we're going to talk about is the top 5 fights in the series.
Yes.
Now I sprung him this idea earlier, and then he was thinking Part 1 in Naruto Shippuden only.
Yeah.
And I sprung him like maybe 20 minutes ago that we're actually doing Boruto as well. And he said he's reevaluating his whole life.
That changed everything.
So you want me to go first? Or you want me to go first? You want to go first?
I think I'm gonna go first.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Originally, when I was thinking Part 1, Part 2, I was thinking, the classics like Rock Lee versus Gaara that made everyone fall in love with Naruto. Or Naruto Sasuke versus Zabuza and Haku. I gotta go with Itachi versus Sasuke.
Fair.
Goated. Right? Number 4. Oh my god, I'm forgetting the list. Number 4, I would say Naruto versus Sasuke Part 1.
Ooh, I like that choice.
Okay. Number 3 would probably be, oh my goodness, this is difficult. It'd probably be Naruto versus Sasuke.
Part 2?
Yeah. That was originally my number 1. It was originally my number 1, but then you added Boruto.
Boruto so Boruto giving some eaters now.
Bro, you can't tell me that, oh my god, wait, am I missing?
You probably are, but let's give it. You know, it don't matter.
Oh my god.
It don't matter. You have to give me your 2. Last 2.
Last 2? Was that 3 at the end already? Okay. Last 2, easy then. We have Naruto, Barry Mode Naruto versus Jigen.
Okay.
Because that was just... Okay. Naruto Sasuke versus Momoshiki.
Okay, fair.
That fight was everything. All the callbacks. Yo, I remember Afro Senju, the goat. He was like, who animated this?
His god? I remember that shit too. I remember that shit too. That shit was funny as well.
That added to the fight.
It did. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
That's mine.
So, fair, valid list. I don't think we have too much of a discrepancy between our 5. Maybe a couple. You're missing 2. and I think they stand the test of time no matter what they
Oh
are.
my god, I just remembered.
Yes,
Oh my
you
god,
did.
I just remembered.
So I'll start my.
I
No,
literally
shut up,
mentioned
shut up,
that.
shut up.
Oh my god.
My 5, I gotta go Naruto versus Ishiki, essentially
Mhm.
Barrymo Naruto, because that form, it's right here. I don't know if we have it on camera too much. It's right here, bro.
I'm tilted right now.
Him
I'm tilted.
saying, "I'm sacrificing part of my life to go out of your life." Top tier, fantastic. One of the very rare form changes we've had in Naruto since like maybe the war arc. So
And it was so good.
dirty, bro. He was putting the hands on him.
He said, "I'm him. I stand on business."
Exactly.
All right?
Exactly.
Jigen was put in the
Bro,
blender.
he was getting mixed, bro.
Oh,
Number 4.
I'm so mad.
For me,
so mad.
Rock Lee versus Gaara.
Yes.
Rock Lee versus Gaara stand the test of times. He said, "I'm taking off the weights," and then Tamari,
what are weight?
bitch ass Tamari was
She's
like,
goated.
"You think you're gonna be faster with just a little bit of weight?" And bam,
Toma.
bro, god tier moment. That's the fight. That's the fight right there. That makes you fall in love with the series. If you aren't already falling in love with the series, that's the fight.
Yeah, no, that fight is next level. But I'm so mad.
3, I have Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki. That fight, beautiful. I mean, we don't really speak about how that one's obvious.
What needs to be said? God animated it.
Number 2, Naruto versus Sasuke, part 2. Probably the greatest fight ever, if we're being serious. Not my number 1 because I'm biased.
Yeah, I can't believe I literally mentioned
Not
it.
number 1 because I'm biased, but Naruto versus Sasuke part 2, probably the greatest fight ever. Either that or there's a couple fake fights that I would consider. Number 1, I'm stalling. Kakashi versus Obito.
Yeah,
you're crazy for not
I
including
mentioned
that
it before we
You're
started.
crazy. He's crazy for not including that one. He mentioned it and still forgot.
I still forgot it.
He still forgot. Unacceptable.
Because Naruto Part 1 wasn't supposed to be on the list.
Exactly. You kind of feel it out of nowhere. And I'm almost surprised.
It was a good fight, though.
It's a good fight. Honestly, I love that fight. Surprised you have 2 Boruto fights in the top 2.
Yo, because no, that like I said, that Momoshiki fight was
incredible.
Different.
Yes,
because
incredible.
At the time, Boruto the anime was dog.
It was mid, yeah.
Yeah, leading up to that, but when that happened, because we saw it in the movie, so it had a lot to live up to. But when they cooked,
because they changed Momoshiki's form as well, how it looked.
It was how it was supposed to look.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was just chef's kiss. And then Jigen versus it could be recency biased, but that transformation,
I like it
with everything. My man, yo, the Rasengan that he pulled out is just
it's a Rasengan and just did tough. I mean, it's funny. I'm not gonna say recency bias because it beat out Sasuke versus Itachi for me. Sasuke versus Killer Bee, that fight was nuts. Guy versus Madara, it beat out a lot of good fights, you know. So we're not gonna talk about Naruto versus Neji because
that's the best fight.
Yeah, some say so.
If you mentioned Itachi versus Sasuke, I'm a little biased. Itachi's my favorite character. I love that fight, even though Itachi loses, even though he wins.
Yeah,
even though he wins,
he
let him win. But I'm not gonna forgive myself for forgetting Kakashi.
Yeah, you're crazy. We honestly forgot one other fight. Naruto versus Pain.
Yeah, no, that was good.
I like it too.
I like it, but compared to everything else, I think for the most part it was not as good.
Honestly, if you kind of think about it, it's accumulation. It's like pretty much at that point in Naruto where it's like he is the guy now because
we didn't even mention. Sorry, go ahead.
No, finish.
We didn't even mention Minato versus Obito.
Oh, I forgot about that one. That fight is tough.
We didn't mention Hiruzen versus Tobi and Hashi. That was crazy back with Orochimaru. What?
It's going to get some heavy hitters.
But even
all
the
I'm
war,
say.
Versus Minato, Naruto, Tobi Rama. Versus,
no, yeah, those are sick.
Jubito and stuff like that.
I think we tend to gravitate towards 1v1s more, so it's kind of tough. Maybe though 2v1 is the exception. So, I think we're pretty solid on that. So we can segue into the debate we're about to have because we are.
I had something in the chamber, but go ahead.
Don't shoot me. Go ahead.
All right. This is to cause some drama though.
Okay.
Because a lot of stuff going on. Here.
Okay.
Boruto chapter just dropped a couple days ago.
It did. Chapter 6.
Yeah. The stuff that they're pulling in this manga. A lot of people are going, bro, is Boruto better than Naruto? at the end of Shippuden,
We're talking about strength wise, right?
like just strong. Who would win in a fight? And I think you agree with me, but I'm curious how you, little Johnny, Romeo, Guad, Ibn in the back, how y'all feel about this? Who wins, Boruto, current manga, versus Sage of Six Paths, Naruto Shippuden Naruto? And if I just want you to know, I want you to know, if you pick Boruto, you are out your damn mind. And you can drop my app. Real Deal's gonna drop my app and come for me. If you really think Boruto beats Naruto, you out your mind. Tell me what you think.
Look, my brain understands that Boruto's a lot of bullshit. Because he's absolutely correct. There's the scaling in Boruto does not go that crazy. First of all, before we even get to that, Momoshiki is not that strong. I'm sorry. He does not pack up Madara. He does not. There's no world. Okay, he's not.
Are you talking about Madara or Jubidar?
Jubidar, of course.
Okay.
He does not pack up Kaguya. All you people that think that are smoking the finest of packs. Okay. Now if we're talking about something, the Boruto stuff. Look, Boruto's broken. We're gonna admit that because the flying Raijin. I didn't think he had it in him. I didn't think he had that in his bag.
Hey, Granddad.
I'm sorry, Boruto. I wasn't familiar with your game. Okay, I was not familiar with your game.
Did not know you were him.
But we're talking about Naruto, who has the deepest bag in the series at Sage of Six Paths. If we're talking about Adult Naruto, there's no question because Adult Naruto very much dog walks. Literally says, "Son, literal son, sit down because I'm going to son you because you are my son."
You know what's funny? Because when I thought about this, when I mentioned it earlier, I saw a clip earlier today. This is so unrelated. This is basketball. That Carmelo Anthony was reacting to his son, his 6-year-old son, saying, "I would cook my dad at this age," and Melo went,
"I know,"
and that's how I feel like Boruto be like, "Oh, Dad, I got you. I would wash you," and we all know Naruto's in his bag, like, "Boy, if you don't stop out, bro."
Sage Six Paths Naruto. He reaches in the Duffy, right? Reaches in the Duffy, Rasen Shuriken.
Okay. 1,000 shadow clones.
Lava release.
That's it.
1,000 shadow clones.
Yeah, multiple Tail beasts.
Truth seeking orbs. Kurama avatar. Wind style, everything. Like he dog walks up. Far more chakra.
Yes.
The speed is controversial because a lot of people scale Boruto higher, so they think like they're faster, but Boruto isn't. Like, first of all, code is pitiful. Like the code we've seen is pitiful because he got injured by Sasuke without a Rinnegan.
He's bootlicking too, though.
Exactly. So I'm just saying, also, the scaling doesn't make sense.
When you have the god of Shinobi putting respect on, damn, you almost have as much chakra as me. And
that was a weaker version of Naruto.
Yeah.
The version that Hachiyama said to Jubito said, "That guy is stronger than me." Then Sage of Six Paths Naruto comes and says, and it pretty much is, "I am stronger than you by far."
Hold my beard.
So it shouldn't be a debate.
It is.
But to Boruto fans who think that Boruto is Dragon Ball scaling because of a couple of statements,
because people can fly now.
Because of one statement that says Kaguya was building the White Zetsu army because she was somehow scared of Momoshiki, or maybe she was scared of Ishiki, or Shibai,
but the thing is,
the Otsuki god, is what she was scared of.
It don't even matter because, sure, Boruto could be like, "I'm just gonna prevent all your jutsus," right? Okay, Naruto has these hands, dog, and yo, they just like Yusuke, they rated E for everybody. They don't matter.
It don't matter the age, don't matter the race, don't matter the gender. It don't matter.
You catching these hands, and so to all of y'all who feel differently, who want to say, Boruto is stronger, my pussy hurts. Get out of here, okay?
You want to talk about Naruto now with it that's sealed?
Sure.
I'll give it to you because he can't fight. Naruto now with no Kurama? Fine. I'll concede because this Naruto is kind of pitiful.
I mean, Himawari packs him up.
Probably because of the statement, so I'll give it to you. But we're talking about Naruto at his peak? No. It's pitiful that people actually downplay him. It's pitiful.
How you grow up with someone, you root for him. I want him to be the Hokage. Believe it! That was hella cringe. I don't care.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, his son, who is so ungrateful, who has literally everything for him, gets a little bit of power up, they're like, oh yeah, yo, he packs Naruto up. You're bugging. You're bugging. But
Flying Raijin, Purple Lightning, is the bare minimum that he should have to even be in the conversation.
You gotta fight Wood Style also.
Wood Style, you gotta fight everything. The True Seeing Orbs, Kurama Avatar. What exactly is Boruto gonna do against Kurama Avatar?
I'm gonna activate my Jogan.
I don't care. I don't care.
I'm gonna teleport all over the place.
No, I don't. You're honestly getting me. I'm boiling right now thinking about this debate.
Because there's gonna be someone that comments.
Bro, I know the fact that a lot of y'all think that Boruto characters skill more than Kaguya because they've been training for 20 years, and that means that they are somehow stronger than Kaguya. Like, no, the Kage not stronger than Kaguya. I'm sorry. The Code, Delta. I mean, Code maybe, but like Delta, Kashin, Koji, they're not stronger than Kaguya. They're not stronger than Obito. They don't have the tools.
I mean Obito is a problem.
Exactly, bro. Double Kamui, like, it's criminal that Jubito did not retain the Kamui because that would have been problematic.
There's no way anyone wins. Just like how Jubidar was literally unstoppable.
Exactly.
Like Kishimoto said, what do I do?
What do I do?
What do I do?
Which is funny because they were like, hey, let's kill him off to get an even stronger enemy. Like, you couldn't just figure out how
She dropped a damn size spirit bomb as an attack.
I know.
And it took DMS. And
like, why couldn't we just have DMS like come through against Madara? I don't understand. But that's topic for the game.
But I'm sorry.
Let's segue into the actual debate because that was just us agreeing and shitting on Boruto and Boruto fans. We're gonna do. We love Boruto. You're gonna see my opinion on Boruto in a couple seconds. We're doing Boruto versus JJK. So what's better? And we both have a different opinion on this.
Yeah, I'm riding with JJK.
I'm going with Boruto.
I'll say why I'm riding with JJK. So let me tell you a story. Shibuya. Okay? Shibuya's tough. We all can admit goated. Calling games has its moments. It has some crazy moments. Okay? Boruto, I feel like for a while it was kind of mid, right? But then we got to the Momoshiki stuff. That was fire. Then we kind of trailed off a little bit, and then we went to the Kara stuff, which reminded me of the Akatsuki stuff, which was tough. I love it. Then we just kind of get into this mumble jumble stuff that I didn't really care about till the plot twist. And I will give you give me more chapters of current Boruto in the manga, I will gladly go. JJK, here's my resignation. Team Boruto, I volunteer as tribute.
Look, I think it's fair, but I also think that it's an unfair fight between Boruto versus JJK because Boruto has Daddy Naruto to carry it to salvation. But if we're talking about Boruto by itself, I think that Boruto is still better because I have more faith in Boruto being good than I do JJK in terms of the ending. Obviously, we know what happened to JJK. We're not going to spoil anything, so don't worry about that. But we're talking about Boruto, right? And let's just go into the details. Fights. Who has better fights, Boruto or JJK?
I have to agree with you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You got Naruto's fight choreography.
Naruto choreography, Boruto goated. It's not even close, guys. I mean,
and also
it's better than JJK.
The hand-to-hand.
The hand-to-hand is much better.
Adds to it than just random attacks.
Like, I think we'll both agree, Gojo beats a lot of characters from Boruto because we're not including Kakashi. Itachi's not evolved. Adult on Naruto, adult Sasuke aren't really that cool anymore. Like, they're not really there.
Unless you're talking about that one.
Unless that one, right? But that might honestly that contends with Gojo if we're
oh yeah.
If we're being honest. So we're talking about fights and animation. Boruto is probably a little bit better. Writing. Now I think JJK writing severely drops off a lot, and Boruto writing gets better as it goes. So you take your pick on would you rather have a fight a seesaw of writing in terms of JJK or an uphill just fantastic graph of Boruto? Because I mean, Boruto is fantastic. The plot twist.
I plead the fifth.
Exactly. The plot twist where we learn that Ada has omnipotence and goes, "Hey, I wish for Kawaki's dream to be true." And Kawaki's now the son of Naruto, which doesn't really make any sense because Boruto looks exactly like Naruto.
I know, we have to do that up. It's like Kawaki, who doesn't look like Naruto or Hinata, but then you have Boruto, blonde hair, blue eyes, kind of looks like them.
Similar, hairstyle.
Nah, he's a criminal.
Looks just like his sister, has the whiskers. Criminal. Like what? At the very least, maybe like Naruto's like a fair child or something. Like,
who would he have a affair with though?
It don't matter.
Ino.
Yeah, it probably would be Ino.
That's scandal.
But yes, and then so that plot twist, bro, the time skip, crazy. But even like when like the stuff right before that with like the whole Kawaki, like learning about Kawaki, he's becoming a fantastic character, if we're being honest.
He was great till he became bitch made.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens.
Currently he's bitch made.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. And then I mean like we have the Naruto versus Jigen fight. I mean like, come on, bro. Like even before that stuff, like all the stuff that like Boruto set up with like the Amato stuff and like the Aoi stuff and the Kara stuff, I thought was solid. Like it wasn't the best, but we're setting up stuff.
I agree. I just think I am getting a little worried. Especially when you introduce an Otsutsuki god. Kaguya was not loved. Like the idea of Kaguya and like the whole. So I think this is their chance to redeem themselves. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried that they're gonna shit the bed.
At the very least, we have set up the Otsutsuki god. I think his name is Shibai.
Yeah.
So we've set him up. So it's like, okay, he's not coming out of nowhere. He's not gonna Black Zetsu kill Madara. Like that's not happening. Maybe a little bit, I don't know. But like, if that's not happening, right? So we know what's gonna happen somehow. It's gonna be Boruto coming back. We're gonna fight these Otsutsuki members. Probably Boruto and Kawaki are gonna fight. They're gonna settle their dispute, bring Naruto back, and then the god's gonna come down, and then try to finally take Earth's chakra food.
And Naruto's gonna die.
No, that's not happening. If Naruto dies, I will concede and say JJK is better because
even if it has a shit ending.
Even if it has a shit ending, because it will be no better than JJK in any regard.
Okay, so it's hard to argue with Boruto, especially current Boruto. Because current Boruto is insane. I would say it's a top 5 manga out right now.
Yes.
My biggest pullback is early Boruto.
But then we're talking about early Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, but early JJK was also like the Toji and...
No. I'm talking about season 1 of JJK. So like the mediocre stuff with like the finger bearers and stuff like that. That stuff was okay. It was setting up stuff, right? That wasn't an issue.
Would you count Zero? Because that's technically early JJK.
Yes, and I would say Zero was really good because of the way it was animated, but it's not the craziest thing. Like,
I mean, I think that's a crazy introduction to a character.
To a character, but not the story.
The story, yeah.
It wasn't. I'll give you one thing. It wasn't the introduction to the story because season 1 was.
Yeah, I mean, Yuta and Geto and obviously Gojo carried.
Yeah, but the problem is if you watch it in timeline order. So if you look at Zero first, you're gonna be like, what the is going on? That's why it's kind of tough. It's a flashback type shit,
which is weird because it was written first.
Exactly. That's why I don't value it as high. So
it's still good, though.
It's still good. So we're talking about setup.
Better than season 1.
It is better than season 1, but season 1 wasn't that great, but it was setting up stuff. So we can't punish Boruto for setting up, and then punish JJK for setting up. Yeah. Let's look at characters.
I tried to argue, but I lost.
Let's look at characters. Gojo versus what's the best character in Boruto?
Best character?
Yeah.
Written?
Sure.
I would have to say right now is Boruto.
Okay, so Boruto versus Gojo. I want to as well. I want to as well. We'll give it to Gojo. Second best written character in JJK, Maki, right?
Okay.
Maki versus Sarada.
I like Yuta's development.
We'll get to Yuta.
Yeah, but
Maki's
development was insane.
Yeah, so Maki versus let's say Kawaki.
I might have to give it to Kawaki.
I agree.
Even though he's a bitch right now.
Yeah, I agree. Kawaki was insane.
Because I love that he was he did not want any affection, any love, and stuff like that, and then he came to learn respect on Naruto and the family.
I really like how after all the bitches, the weird stuff he's done, he understands that Naruto is that guy, and that's why he respects him, and that's what we want as fans. We want him to understand that Naruto is that dude, and we want to respect him.
He just went a little too far,
but that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right? So we're doing Yuta next, right? Yuta versus Sarada, I guess.
Originally, I would have said Sarada, but she hasn't done much lately.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna give it to Yuta.
I think that's fair.
Because Yuta, from scared boy who had a very powerful curse to someone who's like came a long way to what we know he's done currently in the manga. Yo, pull it up on the King of Curses. And base, brother, you got it. I give it to Yuta.
Yeah, and then we'll do Yuji next versus Shikamaru.
That's not even fair.
Not even fair. Right? That's not even fair.
Shikamaru,
like, especially with the notes chapter, Shikamaru is that guy.
I mean, just put
Uzumaki Boruto?
Heat on enough.
Exactly.
Heat on enough. That moment with Heat on was just enough. He said, he packed him up. He said, yo.
Literally. He literally did that. That's the greatest thing. It wasn't like, oh, he literally did that.
He went.
And then we'll top it off to villains. Sukuna or Ishiki?
I give it to Sukuna. I would have given it to Ishiki if he lasted longer.
I think that's fair, but there's something different about Ishiki where like it's like he was a problem.
I mean, physically he was a problem, but I didn't feel like as a story villain he was. Sukuna is a problem in action and in just story. Because Gige is glazing the hell out.
That's true. That is true.
He said, "Who's the strongest?" Sukuna. What do you mean, brother? He jumped Gojo. And I won't go any further.
But I'll tell you one thing, that the difference between Sukuna and Ishiki, I won't say Jigen, because Jigen more so like is the character.
Yeah,
it's Ishiki and Jigen the same thing. It's the same thing.
Better.
I will say that Sukuna was crazy, but we knew Sukuna was strong from the beginning, so it wasn't necessarily we're like surprised. Ishiki pulled up and dog walked Naruto and Sasuke, who we were led to believe are the strongest, and he dogged them. It was like they were nerfed, but like he dogged them.
It was like when Black Frieza rolled up on
exactly.
Ultra Ego,
so like
Vegeta and Ultra Instinct.
There was like this thing where it's like with Sukuna we're like we have Gojo, like there's still a chance, right? Yeah. With Ishiki we were like what do we do? What do we do? Naruto is still in that place. Sasuke came back half dead. Like what are we gonna do? Like no one's coming close, right? And then we got this form because of Ishiki. And I'm giving it to Ishiki just for that sole reason.
I'll give it to Sukuna, but
fair
Sukuna
enough,
don't beat Madara.
But we're talking about Boruto though, so I can't do that.
Oh yeah.
Because if we're talking about Naruto versus Ishiki, that's not even close. So that's not fair. But I guess we can say Momoshiki versus Kenjaku.
Oh, Momoshiki.
I like Momoshiki. Yeah, he was interesting.
Kenjaku Ghetto was phenomenal.
That's a terrorist.
No, but like as a villain.
yeah.
As a villain. So is Eren Yeager. But Kenjaku, whack as hell to me.
I liked him.
I liked the
and then
surprise.
I stopped liking him. Yes, the surprise was sick. And he diminished very quickly.
Bro went from top tier. Everyone was like, it's the second coming of Aizen. Oh my god, he's the new gen Aizen. And I was like, no, he's not. It's too early. And then he said, I'm Kenjaku. And I said, oh shit, maybe I'm wrong.
We didn't forget, by the way. We didn't forget those tweets that they said, I think it's time, enough time has passed, and it's Kenjaku greater than Aizen.
Wild. But that...
we didn't forget it. Forget it.
Kenjaku went...
Exactly.
And you know what? That's all I'm saying. Okay?
Well, let's stop saying it anymore.
No second coming of Aizen.
You're getting into dangerous territory.
I'm getting tilted.
Okay, with that being said, look, we can talk about Naruto, Boruto, JJK stuff for hours, but we'll cut it at that. You guys got to look at our top 5 fights, characters. We talked about the scaling. We'll stand by that. The scaling, Boruto dog shit, and it don't matter what anybody says because 2 statements don't make a scaling. Okay, we need to see with our eyes. That means we need Kage to come back and get dog walked by Code for us to believe anything.
Kage is reanimated, Code just washes her, I'd be like...
Fair enough, at that point. But I don't want to hear no statements. Code without his limiters is stronger than Ishiki.
He has not proven that.
What?
He's not proven anything.
Definitely not.
He may go down as the worst Naruto Boruto.
Yeah, the greatest fall off ever.
Yeah. Because, I was like, damn, okay, you stronger than Jigen, and he like Kenjaku.
And then he got packed up by Damon immediately. And it's like, okay, who the hell is Damon? Like,
and then he started bootlicking.
Exactly.
First chapter.
And he fell in love with Ada too. Like, dude, like at least be cool enough to not fall for her spell. Like, come on.
Did you not see what I did?
No, what'd you do? I'll see it in the run back.
I'm done.
Anyway, right? So you heard our debate about Naruto versus Boruto versus JJK. Let us know what you guys think. I have a feeling that Twitter will come after me and say that JJK stomps. Y'all crazy. No debate here, but fair enough if you think JJK is better, because I think that Boruto does get carried by Naruto stuff, so that's fair. If you're saying that, that's fair. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this, let us know in the comments. Hit that sub, hit that like button. Episode 7, we're gonna make episode 8 soon whenever we get a chance. Let us know what you guys want to see. You guys give us topics and ideas to do. We will perform, we will do them, and we will make some more content.
You know what? I think we should give a tease for episode 8. And it would be my turn to pick a video.
Yeah.
I think we do, since our One Piece video did so well, top 5 One Piece fights.
Okay, that's interesting. That's tough.
Because we're definitely going to disagree.
We will.
So if you want to see that, make sure to hit the like and sub button. If you want to drop some smoke, you want to stand on business, our ads will be down there. You can comment on the video. You can hit us up via our social medias. And get ready to get smoked. He will lawyer the shit out of you, and I will give you a passionate plea. So with all that being said, the first ones,
of course.
We out this bitch.
Later.